Welcome to the Friday Night Lights Preview Show.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNEM Friday Night Lights Preview Show. Tomorrow night kicks off week 4 of high school football. And at this point in the year, we begin to learn which teams could be contenders for their conference championships.
That's right, Mark. Speaking of conferences, one of the toughest ones in the state of Michigan, the Saginaw Valley League, is featured once again in our Game of the Week, voted on by you, the fans, as Bay City Western gets set to take a quick road trip to Midland to take on Dow.
Let's take a closer look at both of these teams, starting with the Bay City Western Warriors.
Warriors is coming off a week where they took on the defending SVL North champs to the limit. The Warriors fell 14-10 to the Chemics. Western is now 2-1 for the second straight week. Excuse me. The last time the Warriors and Chargers met up, it was a rain-filled battle where Dow edged Western 3-2. While Dow has this team's number through the years, this Warriors squad is looking to make a statement on the road tomorrow night.
Being versatile in both passing and running, it's going to put a strain on the defense. But these guys, they kind of beat us up all middle school and high school year. I mean, we got to bring it to them our varsity year. This means a lot.
It's a constant. If you want to be a championship team, you got to beat championship teams. You got to beat those types of guys. And on the road, we're prepared. We work our rear ends off. But are you going to make the play when it matters most, or are they going to make the play? And that's going to be the same thing against Midland Dow.
Now Dow enters this matchup with a 2-1 record and are coming off a loss to Mount Pleasant on the road. The Chargers have a high-powered offense this season led by Wind Eagle and Garland's Randolph. Through 3 games, Dow is averaging 42 points per game. After several miscues last week, Dow knows what they need to fix in order to get back on track tomorrow night against Bay City Western.
Critical downs, so getting off the field on third down. We had them right where we wanted to 4 or 5 times last week, and they just executed a little bit better than us. So I don't think there's a ton of things that we have to really flip the script on, but just get off the field on those critical downs and just execute a little bit better this week.
Well, let's take a closer look into the history of this matchup between Bay City Western and Dow. This will be the 42nd meeting between the Warriors and Chargers, with Dow leading the series 26-15.
The Chargers currently have a 2-game win streak over Western, while taking 10 of their past 12 meetings. Western will be looking to change that narrative when they go to Midland Community Stadium when they take on Dow tomorrow night.
Now, this is just one of double-digit games we have stored for you tomorrow night on Friday Night Lights. Let's check in on a few other matchups, starting off with a battle in the Tri-Valley Conference. Swan Valley going on the road to face John Glenn. The Vikings enter this game 2-1 and made a statement last week when they defeated Freeland 31-7. John Glenn is unbeaten at 3-0 after taking down Garber 43-13. Now, this is the 40th meeting between these two teams, with the Vikings holding a slight lead 22-17 over the Bobcats. This series has been all Swan Valley, though, recently, as they have won the last 10 meetings with John Glenn.
Staying in the TVC in a crosstown battle in Saginaw, Michigan, Lutheran Seminary will hit the road to take on Nouvelle Catholic Central. Both teams suffered their first loss of the season last week in close games, as the Cardinals fell to Ithaca 42-40 in overtime, and the Panthers would lose to Valley Lutheran 27-20. This will be the 22nd game between MLS and Nouvelle, as the Panthers control the series 14-7. Last season, these two teams would split the season matchups, as Nouvelle would win Game 1 23-14, but the Cardinals would get the last laugh as they would pick up a 21-20 win in the first round of the playoffs, ending the Panthers' season. Expect this game to come down to the wire once again.
I completely agree with you there, Cole. I was at that playoff game last year, and it was close throughout the entire game. A couple late plays gave the Cardinals the edge. I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow night. Well, heading back to the SVL, it's a battle of the birds as Heritage returns home, and they'll take on Davison. The Hawks have had a gauntlet to start the season. They continue to search for their first win after suffering a loss to Grand Blanc last week. As for the Cardinals, they come into this game undefeated after beating Traverse City Central last week 31-14. Now this series has been all Davison. The Cardinals have a perfect 6-0 record all time against Heritage.
And moving into the Flint Metro League, the reigning Division IV state champions Goodrich will go on the road to face Lake Fenton. The Martians entered this game with a perfect record after defeating Ortonville Brandon to kick off conference play. And for the Blue Devils, they suffered a 38-35 loss to Owasso last week. This will be the 63rd meeting between these two schools, with Lake Fenton leading the series 33-29. Goodrich has been in control of the series as of late, winning the past 3 contests. Lake Fenton will look to use home field advantage to pull off the upset.
I'm really interested in that game, Cole, because I think that could go right down to the wire, just like MLS and Nouvelle. Both of those teams have great players on both sides of the ball. So really looking forward to that matchup. Some of the other games we'll be hitting include Powers Catholic at Freeland, Midland High against Bay City Central. Cass City goes on the road to take on Millington. Marquette comes all the way across the state to take on Saginaw United, and Traverse City West comes to Mid-Michigan to face Grand Blanc. Now, Cole, any of those games really stick out besides the ones that we mentioned there?
I say Cass City and Millington, I think that would be a very interesting game. Both those teams, of course, they've always had pretty good matchups. A couple years ago, they had a playoff game that was very close as well. That came down to the final play. Millington, too, a team that still kind of get things going. Of course, had a great start to the season so far. Of course, also coming off a state championship last year as well. But don't sleep on this Cass City team. They might have a little slow start this season as well, but I'll expect them to give Millington their best coming up tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Something else to highlight as well. Over at Bay City Central, they're recognizing Ingalls Stadium. They're going to have a whole bunch of alumni come back for the 100th year of the stadium. Should be a pretty cool sight. I know Austin Sumwitz will be there tomorrow night to check that out. So a lot of history, of course, in the air. Pretty cool there.
So my dad being a former graduate from Central, so
he's going to be there?
That's a good question. I'd ask him that tomorrow night, but I would expect him to be there. Majority of my family actually went to Central, so a very cool moment for my family to be honored in that one as well, too, hopefully. So we'll see if we have a little bit of Martins at the Central High School tomorrow night.
A little bit of magic, for sure. Well, thank you for everybody as we kick off our coverage tomorrow afternoon at 5 and 6 o'clock. This will be live at Midland Community Stadium for our WNEM Game of the Week, where we'll, of course, give you one last look at both teams before they face off on the gridiron.
Then at 11, we'll have our Friday Night Lights show. Double-digit highlights coming your way, including our play of the night and the 3 finals for next Friday's Game of the Week.
That'll do it. For Cole Martins, I'm Mark Pearson for your WNEM Friday Night Light preview show. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all again tomorrow night.